I've spent the last couple of hours trying to put a couple of videos together, and I've got to admit I've virtually got nowhere. And I'm starting to think that maybe it's because I've got what some people might refer to as post-performance blues. I've just finished a big project called The Fifth Chair, and it's had its second season come to an end, and this morning I'm just feeling a bit flat. So I want to briefly, I was going to talk about other things. I was going to talk about voice registration and talk about simple exercises, but I just can't bring myself to do it. And so this is going to be straight from the heart. We're going to talk about what happens straight after big projects, big concerts, and maybe how to manage those feelings that you might be having of feeling a bit down, feeling a bit flat, and what you might be able to do to walk yourself through those.
Sound check. Check 1, check 2.
Hi, my name is Dr. Dan. Welcome to Voice Essentials, where we develop your voice and improve your sound, because here at Voice Essentials we believe every voice deserves to be heard. Even voices that are feeling a little flat, as I am this morning. And I want to be really clear today. We're not talking about clinical depression, and if you do experience things such as depression and anxiety, then I'd really encourage you to talk to a family member, a friend, or even a professional who can help walk you through that. This morning, we're just simply talking about feeling a bit flat after a big event. For me, it's the end of doing The Fifth Chair. It's been 2 years of hard work, and I'm really pleased with the way it went. For you, it might be a recital or a concert or simply doing a recording. And you can find yourself the next morning, even after great levels of success, starting to feel just a little bit flat, a little bit, oh gee, how did it really go? And self-doubt can creep in, and you can start to think that maybe, was it all worth it? And as I reflect on the Fifth Chair, despite the fact that I know many people gain so much out of it, was it really received the way I think it was received? Well, the first thing to do in these moments is to acknowledge the sense that you're not feeling 100%, and to not just live in denial and just power through like I was trying to do this morning. I was trying to just get on with things and do new videos. I had 2 subjects, and I literally tried for 2 hours. I tried to get things going, and it just didn't work. And I was sitting here and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to talk to you all about how I'm feeling and tell you that this is not an unusual experience for me. It's not an unusual experience to have post-performance blues. And so the mistake I've made this morning is I've thought I'd just power on. But in fact, what I actually need to do is take a sit back and just enjoy the moment of the success and of the completion of the journey, and give myself some breathing space to just chill and be cool. And then a second thing you can do is take some time before you really go drilling down into, well, how did it go? Take a step back, remove yourself from the project, whether it was a concert or a recital. I always tell my students, for example, try to avoid at all costs, I know it's really hard, try to avoid watching your performances immediately straight after. We've got so much access to iPhones and Android phones and all of that technology that can take an immediate snapshot of your performance. Try to just allow the old school feedback of friends and family to encourage you, and live in that moment for a good 48, 72 hours to just allow that to bed down. And then that's the time that you can start to debrief and think about, well, how did it actually go? And once you've emotionally started to detach from the moment, then you can start to really analyze and get some real positivity from your debriefing, and to critically analyze what you did in a really positive manner, as opposed to becoming critical and really negative, and it's all too easy in the moment to be caught up in the emotion. And if you start to see things that have gone really bad, your negative emotions attached to that, and it all blows out of proportion, and before you know it, there was nothing good in what you did.
Sound check.
Finally, the number one thing to remember is this too shall pass. You know, again, we're not talking about clinical depression here, and I do want to stress, if you are experiencing you know, clinical levels of depression and anxiety, you need to talk to someone. I encourage you to talk to someone. But in this video, we're just simply talking about the general ebb and flow, especially that ebb and flow of energy after a performance. And you need to understand that your energies will return. You know, today I'm feeling flat. Tomorrow, I think I'll find my energies have picked up a little level, and then the day after, again, my energies will have picked up even further, and off I'll go again, and I'll eventually get to the videos that I was going to do this morning that just simply were, it was horrible. But I know all of you have got experiences similar to mine, and I'd love to hear what you do to work yourself through your performance, post-performance blues. And if it's your first time here at Voice Essentials, this is a slightly unusual video. We don't always do videos. In fact, this is the first time I've ever done a video like this. It's far more informal and casual and really talking from the heart. But we would love you to subscribe and join our ever-increasing family here at Voice Essentials, because we believe every single voice deserves to be heard. And so we would love for you to join us and yeah, become a part of our big, growing family. But until I see you in the next Voice Essentials video, where I'm certain that my energies will have lifted, I'm Dr. Dan. Sing well.